guys, welcome to the You're Here with Ataysia podcast. Today we have another episode and we have another special guest, and his name is Ben. Thank you, Ben, for joining us today on this episode, which is episode 5 of the podcast. Wow, we're making progress. We're halfway there with the season. So today we will be talking about comedy with my good friend Ben, and I will dive into the topic in a second. But first, let's hear from the man himself, Ben. A quick introduction.
I'm Ben Shoemaker. I go to Loyola Marymount University. I'm a screenwriting major, as they say. And my biggest passion is comedy. I love doing comedy, watching comedy. I do improv a lot. I've done stand up a little bit. I like writing sketch. And I mean, I unicycle, which is a pretty funny thing, I would say. So yeah, that's me.
Art has the power to transform, to illuminate, to inspire, to motivate. And here at the Academy of Fine Arts, you can submit your legacy to become one of the greats.
Thank you, Ben, so much for the wonderful introduction. Now let's dive into our topic, which is Laughing Matters. Basically, we will be talking a little bit about Ben's personal experience and connection with comedy, but we'll also be hearing advice about comedy from him to other people that are aspiring to be comedians and tell jokes, make people laugh. So we'll hear a little bit about that. Also, I think we'll dive a little bit into, laughing matters. Why does laughing matter? Why is it important to laugh? How do you make people laugh? We'll also have a little game and try to see if we can make each other laugh. I don't know if that will go that well. And then, of course, we'll answer our questions from viewers later on, but for now let's talk about our topic, laughing matters. And I'm pretty sure you guys will laugh a lot at Ben because he's a funny guy, and maybe get a few chuckles from me, I don't know, but we'll see. And I hope you guys enjoy our interview / Q&A with Ben. Let's dive straight into our Q&A. So the first question, Ben, what made you want to pursue comedy?
So, this is a tricky one here. Um, I guess I mean I've always been a fan of comedies. I definitely grew up on those Will Ferrell, Adam McKay movies, like Anchorman. I watched Anchorman all the time. And then I just loved watching that stuff. I thought it was so funny. But for a while I didn't realize comedy would be stuff that I want to make. And then I got into film school and I was like, okay, so we're moving. And then for at the end of my senior year of high school, I was voted most likely to be on SNL. And that was a moment I was like, oh, wait, people actually see writing comedy as something me. So, I mean, there were others. I've always put whenever we got projects in school, I'd always put funny spins on them and stuff. Um, but then yeah, I guess it was that moment when I was like, okay, this is what people see me I can be, and that reinforces my passion for it, if that makes sense.
Next question, what comedian inspires you, or comedians?
I'd say my biggest inspiration, this is not really someone that stylistically I think I'd aspire to be, but just the comedian I admire in general is Seth Rogen. I again stylistically is not this type of stuff I would write or make or whatever, but it's just inspiring to me from a coming up in standpoint. I mean, everyone knows Superbad. He wrote Superbad with his best friend in high school, and they made the movie together. That's why the characters are Seth and Evan. It's about them in high school. And just the way he kind of got himself into the industry, coming from a middle class Canadian family, slowly making his way up. And now he writes, he acts, he directs, he produces, he does all this crazy stuff for a lot of indies, for a lot of comedy. This Is the End, I frequently cite as the funniest movie of all time. If you haven't seen it, all these celebrities play themselves in the apocalypse, and it's, can I swear?
Go ahead.
Okay, I won't.
We'll leave it out if
Um,
we don't want it in post.
if you don't want it,
Yeah, you're right. If I
okay,
don't, I say we, but I'm the one editing. So yeah.
okay. It's freaking awesome. I would definitely recommend This Is the End. But then stylistically, some inspirations. I'd say Danny McBride is a big one. He doesn't really do like stand up as much, but he's a big actor in the comedy world. I mean, he's in Pineapple Express and This Is the End. And it's just always like the cadence he speaks in his style, his delivery. It's always his characters. I like always find myself like not mimicking, but taking inspiration from. Um, there's just something about the way he does it. He's also wrote and directed a couple of shows that I find very funny. I really like The Righteous Gemstones, which is the one he did with John Goodman, another one of my inspirations. Um, yeah, I just think Danny McBride is hilarious and someone that I would say is definitely in my inspirations. And then, you know, probably the biggest influence on my, I guess, style and like my sense of humor would be The Lonely Island. Um, you probably know them if you've heard of them for some of their songs, um, which I don't want to list because it sounds like they might get bleeped. But
Maybe.
um, it's just their sense of humor really shaped me. I mean, during COVID, I probably watched Hot Rod, which is one of their movies, like 5 times. It's so like up my alley. And then also just, the way they were just three guys making comedy skits on YouTube, that got their big break on SNL, stage friends. It's just like that would be like the dream for me. Yeah, The Lonely Island is like, whoa, love those guys.
Um, okay, this is kind of a trick question, or I should say a leading question. What's something you've done that people recognize you for?
Um, Probably unicycling.
Right answer.
I don't think any of my friends could be able to see a unicycle and not immediately think of me. My friends were playing Heads Up. They sent me this video. They were playing Heads Up, and the clue was unicycle. And not even like a millisecond passed. They all went, Ben, 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 and the person got it first guess. So, yeah, probably unicycling, but potentially also my improv or my stand up. I remember after my stand-up show, I got a couple people pass me in the hallway and be like, "Hey, you're really funny, kid." I was like, "Thank you." Uh, yeah, I don't want to, cut. I'll tell you if to cut this, whether it pans out or not. We might be starting a band. So they,
Who?
they, they,
Who's
me,
starting a band?
Skylar, Liam, and David. Yeah,
Wait,
we're,
that's
we're working out the details right now. If the details don't pan out,
we cut this out.
um. You can cut this.
Okay. You got one
But
week
we're
to
soft
plan it out,
launching our band.
so
Yeah, 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 yeah.
sick. Well, let
So
us
they
know. You
might
guys gotta
recognize
make it
me.
happen.
Yeah,
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 come
it's
on.
gonna be awesome.
Next question. Is it more nerve-wracking to do improv or stand-up?
Stand up, 100%.
Yeah.
Improv, if a joke bombs, you have scene partners to just carry on the scene and forget about it. Stand up, if a joke bombs, it's really hard to move past it because there's no one to back you up. You just have to soak all that embarrassment in. And also, when an improv joke bombs, people don't think anything of it because it's just like, okay, they're getting ready for the next joke. But stand up, I just feel like the bomb lingers so much more. And also improv, it's like you have the excuse, like, okay, I came up with on the spot. Yeah, it's not that funny, whatever. But
Right.
stand up, because it's like you rehearsed this, you wrote this, you were like, this makes the cut. And then if it bombs, you feel like the whole audience is sitting there thinking like he really thought that would be funny. And you're like, this is a throwaway joke. But it yeah, stand up. I don't I mean the well, few times I've done stand up, it's gone well, but it's scary. Very scary. Well, especially because my stand up, and this is what I'm self-conscious about. My stand up is more just stories, telling stories than anything. I don't like tell jokes per se, which I mean people didn't seem to mind, but I feel like to be a true stand-up comedian, I should be telling more jokes. But
Next question. What is the loudest laughter you received and what did you say or do?
I remember during our first improv show, my buddy London, um, we were like circus performers or something, and he said like, "Oh my God, if we put a unicycle in the circus, we're gonna make so much money." And then I looked at the audience basically and I went, "Who gives a about unicycles?" And I remember that got a pretty big laugh.
Yeah.
Very recently, not very recently, I guess, but at our last improv show, my whole raccoon guy got a lot of laughs, which is a lot of fun. I enjoyed being the raccoon. But I don't know what you'd say my biggest was.
You get a lot of laughs, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's hard to think about. Is it just like on stage or like in general, you know?
I would say on stage because I feel like you have a lot of stories to tell, like just in person, like
It,
just crack a
it's
joke
like
and people
I
just
made
start.
um oh, I will say uh it was at a cast party after the musical our my senior show. It's at the cast party. We were listening to Freebird and I jumped on top of the ping pong table to dance and then the ping pong table collapsed and everyone laughed. So that was a pretty big one.
Yikes. Okay. Well, I mean, mishaps are always funny.
Yeah, no, I wasn't hurt. It was all in good fun. Ping pong table's still okay.
Oh my gosh, no way.
There it is. Yeah.
No, you were okay though, right? Before I left, you were okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all that matters. Okay, now I'm gonna laugh. Sorry about that happening, by the way.
No, it
Okay,
was fun.
how would you describe your sense of humor in 3 words?
I'll do three different adjectives because I'm not my creative juices aren't flowing enough. Just give it one crisp sentence. Everybody's like, whoa.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with layered.
Mm,
Um, another show I grew up on shaped my sense of humor was Arrested Development, and like every joke in that show has like four different layers to it.
mm.
And not that I'm saying I'm as smart as Arrested Development, but I think that kind of style has influenced me a lot. I feel like most of the jokes or just funny stuff I say, whether people like pick up on it or not, in my head, there's like multiple layers to it, which kind of brings me to my second word. I'll go personal. Above all, the things that I do are to make me laugh above all else, and anybody else laughing is just like a benefit, you know?
Mm.
Um, if I find it funny, I think that's good enough for me, and I'll go ahead with it.
I
Um,
think I would be crushed if nobody laughed at my jokes.
well, it's like I was in the theater for Megan 2, and there was only one other guy. And I turned around and I said, "Are you hyped for Megan?" And he just went, yeah, I guess so." And there was no one else there to laugh at that with me, but I knew I would always have that for
You had
life.
to laugh. You gotta be your biggest fan,
So
right?
exactly. Okay. And then so I still have a third word. Okay. Necessary. We'll go with that. Give myself some
Oh,
self-importance here. Yeah.
dang.
I'm a big proponent of laughter is the best medicine. And again, I'm always trying to make myself laugh. That's how I get through like any tough scenario is I
Mm.
just gotta make myself laugh as best as I can. And if I'm not able to make myself laugh and I'm really going through it, shit has hit the fan.
I mean, that's all that matters. Just having a
Mhm.
smile on your face at the end of the day. That's how, yeah, laughing. Okay, next question. On the scale of 1 to 10, rate your own humor.
So I'm rating my own sense of humor.
Yes.
Well, obviously I'm gonna give it a 10.
Oh my
If
god.
it's what I find funny, like
I thought you were gonna be modest today, Ben.
everybody should rate their own sense of humor as a 10.
Okay.
It's,
I'd rate myself a
you know,
7 on a good
you
day.
rate your sense of humor, but why?
I
If
just,
because this is a subjective scale, right?
yeah, that's true.
This is okay. I wouldn't say if you like made a movie or a song and you're trying to be objective, like okay, that song was a 7 out of 10. That's one thing. But
Mm,
it's like you're rating what you find funny. That's a 10. It's like if you're rating what makes you happy, you should be rating that a 10 too.
mm,
You know?
yeah. Well, you're giving me advice right now. I try to
Yeah, I don't.
like even if I do think like I have a really funny day, I try to dumb it down a little bit just because like I care like okay, not that I care if people think I'm funny or not, but if I do try like most of the time I don't try to be funny and people laugh, which can be good and bad because like wait, that was
Yeah,
funny. But then when I actually do try to be funny, it doesn't work out. So then I'm like, oh, that's why I like
yeah.
deduct some points because it's like
Well, yeah. Again, I recognize that everybody shares my sense of humor, and not that they have to.
true.
So, okay, if I'm rating how much my sense of humor lines up with everybody else,
Mm,
I think somewhere in the 6 to 8 range is fair. It really depends on the demographic. Like
yeah.
my parents, they think I'm funny. I hope, but we definitely line up less. So they'd probably be in like the 5 out of 10 range. But then like if I'm with my buddy Liam, I know like exactly the kind of movie he's gonna find funny. I met my parents and I just watched the show The Studio, and they liked it, but it's like they did not find it quite as laugh out loud hilarious as I did.
Mm,
Um, so if how much I seem to be in touch, I'd also go like a 7 out of 10 maybe. But I think that's just a weird label to put yourself in because comedy is so vast and diverse. You're never gonna please everybody, you know? Like I think The Lonely Island, I think Hot Rod is like one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. But it's a very specific sense of humor that I wouldn't expect everybody to find funny.
yeah, I agree. I'm gonna start looking at it like that. What do you have that makes you stand out from other comedians?
I don't know if I call myself a comedian at this point yet. I've done stand up, but I did it once, and then it was like the second time was like a sequel to that because
Mm,
I won a competition that gave me the opportunity to do the next one. But I haven't like turned it into anything yet. Like I haven't converted my account to like a comedy account yet. But I guess improv comedians are a thing, but it's not like my profession. But we'll just call myself a comedian for the sake of this.
okay,
Um,
nothing.
I think for other comedians my age,
Ah,
I'd say my like comedy history and knowledge.
mm,
Like even if I don't go back and watch like old stand-ups that much,
mm,
but I could still talk for a while about old stand-ups and like the influence they had on modern comedy. I have so many different influences, so many styles that I pull from and stuff.
okay, final question in the Q&A segment. What advice would you give to someone who struggles to find the right comedic material, so material? And then what about struggling with comedic timing in their delivery?
So I would say if you're struggling to create material, I just think my advice is just say what you find funny. Um, I'm always just if I see something that makes me laugh for whatever reason, I'm always thinking like, okay, how can I channel what of that made me laugh and recite it to others? So I'd say also just always be telling your friends funny stories. I've been kind of working on that art for years, and it's definitely got its way into my comedy world now. Like that's another also when if you say something and you realize like it got a lot of laughs, like maybe even like write it down in your notes app and then just like then you can channel that into your comedy routine. Like my first stand-up show was basically just me telling the story of when my friend and I were in the bathroom at the same time. And I noticed every time I told that story, it would get like the biggest laugh out of my friends. I was like, so what if I just tell that story on stage? And then boom, whoa, that's what happened. So, um, and yeah, and if so, tell the things that you find funny. Keep note of the things you say that other people find funny. Um, and I think for your delivery, for delivery, um, I think the safest option is to go the really like, charming entertainer vibes. Um, like late night talk show hosts and stuff. There's a lot of comedians out there that their delivery is very dry or like intentionally awkward, but that is like a skill to master, and especially if your audience isn't already in on the joke. Like Nathan Fielder, I can watch anything he does. He's really awkward. That's his whole brand, and I find it funny. But if someone doesn't know he's a comedian, people are just like, "Oh, what's up with this guy? Is he okay?" So when you're safe and starting out, I'd go like that, charming entertainer vibes. So that's my take.
All right, thank you, Ben, for wonderful advice. So, anyone out there who is looking into starting comedy or is already in comedy, take notes from what Ben has said today. Thank you, Ben, for answering all of these questions today. You still have a million more to go, but we're going to take a quick break before we get to our game. And the game we're going to be playing is going to be very difficult, I feel like, but it's going to talk about it's going to have to do with what we've been talking about today, and it is the try not to laugh challenge. And this is going to
Okay.
be tough because we're going to have to try to not laugh at each other's jokes, which we probably won't because we'll be looking up jokes, or you can come up with some. So during this break, you can come up with some jokes, or you can Google some. I'm probably going to look up mine. But yeah, then we're going to come back and we're going to see really, we're going to test how, wait, no, we're going to test which one really matters, delivery or the joke, or if we just suck as comedians and need to quit. So get ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Did somebody say Broadway?
Someday soon I'll make you proud of your boy. I will try hard to make you proud of your boy.
Thank you again, Ben, for answering all the questions in the Q&A. Next, we will be playing a game, and it's going to be a try not to laugh challenge between me and you. So are you ready, Ben?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, I gotta redo that. No, I don't have to redo it, but we'll do the next one. Okay.
Wait, so are
Okay.
we like actually trying not to laugh? Because that's just gonna make it even more awkward.
Okay. But then if you don't laugh, then it's like I have no excuse.
Oh, okay.
I'm cheating. I'm trying to cheat.
Okay.
Okay. Um, okay, welcome back. Now we're going to be playing our game. I forgot that I usually bring out my microphone, so I have my microphone. And are you ready to play this try not to laugh challenge game, whatever the heck it
Yeah,
is that we're
I
doing?
am. I am.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it. So Ben is actually going to be spearheading the sharing the screen. He's going to show
Oh yeah.
a topic generator, and while he's pulling that up, yeah, sure, you can share your screen.
Been here for half an
Basically,
hour. I'm already taking over this Zoom
actually,
call.
I'm gonna put my headphones on for this one too, because like I wanna hear. So, um, basically, the two of us will be taking turns making a joke about the randomized occupation slash job. If this flops, we're gonna do the jokes, like the random jokes. We'll yeah figure it out. But for now, let's do this. I think Ben, you should go first.
Wait.
Should we pick the one that we do? Should we just do random words then?
Fisher.
You just have a Fisher joke. That's what's happening. You have something in your mind, don't you?
What? I do. I actually do not have a Fisher joke. Well, what's the? Are we doing like the pickup line game?
We can do a pickup line game. Is it
Okay,
you just say a pickup line and then try not to laugh?
I
Is that
guess
what that is?
so.
Okay, we can do that.
How about a janitor? Janitor jokes?
It's not gonna work.
Why is it not gonna work? You
My
might,
brain
you
just
might,
doesn't
you
work
might.
like that.
Hey, you might get swept off your feet.
Dog, that's not
I'm
fair.
gonna mop the floor with you on this one.
Frick. Not you having two. What if I was gonna make the mop joke? You took it. Um, oh gosh. Okay, we're doing pickup lines, right?
Yeah, no
Okay,
dirty jokes though. I
okay,
might
yeah,
have to
no,
clean them up.
right, no dirty jokes.
Okay,
Next.
so am I still screen sharing? We'll stop.
Yeah,
Okay.
your screen sharing, but I kind of need the, the words. Oh, but we can't. Okay, I'll just. Can you
Bro,
send me the
we're
link
just
in the
doing
chat?
janitor. We're doing janitor. We're doing
Janitor.
janitor.
Okay, we're gonna get tired of it.
Yes.
Okay,
Bro, okay.
let's go with janitor. Let's just see how long we can do pickup lines for janitor.
Bro, I think janitor has a lot of options here. I'm
We
maybe
already
bringing
made
this
like
one up
two.
at King.
Okay. Well, as long as basically what I'm trying to say is like you just gotta keep these jokes clean.
Yeah. I already said that one, bro. That's
Did
not
you
you
say that
can't do that.
already? Frank,
Yes, I did.
I thought you were
I said we gotta
serious
keep
though. When you said that, I was probably like, yeah, you're right. I didn't even like press. Okay, great. Now I'm
it's
not
too
original.
subtle.
Okay. um, frick, this is gonna take so long. Janitor.
So we're doing
Um,
pickup lines?
yeah, we're gonna try.
Okay. Um, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm so
Um,
overstimulated by this game. Um, Janitor, what do they
yeah,
do?
the swept you off your feet one is just
You were already cooked from the
it's hard
beginning.
to beat. Yeah, that's
There's
that's
nothing else
yeah.
after that.
Yeah, but what do
Um,
how about this? How about this? I'll explain it after because yeah.
okay.
Let's not be curt, but can I take you on a date? See, that's funny because my elementary school janitor was named Curtis.
But like, see, I'm
And I said,
smiling
Kurt,
anyway.
you
That's
know?
not fair. No, I didn't
See, I
laugh. It's
because
not funny.
okay,
I can't relate
but
then.
his name is Curtis.
My janitor's name was like freaking Andre or something. What the heck am I supposed to say
I had
about
a
Andre?
Leo as well. It was Leo and Curtis.
So much you can do with that. Okay.
Um,
Janitor. Uh, can we move on to the next occupation?
I got one. I got one.
No, I'm already losing.
It's dirty though. It's dirty. It's very dirty.
Okay. Is that the
Let's
joke?
say it.
Oh, okay.
No,
Just
no, no. It's
just
it's
still
a
say it
very
for
it's
the
a,
fun of it.
okay,
Just say
okay.
it.
Eh?
So that's gonna be cut out. But
What
I
the?
like the dedication. This
But
is
that
a
was good.
positive podcast. It's positive.
But that is positive, you know.
Oh my gosh,
It's a
man, stop.
sign of
Stop it. Don't
uh
talk anymore.
pleasure.
Don't talk anymore. Next.
But that was good.
I know, okay, but like no, we're not gonna talk. There might be kids watching this, okay?
There's gonna
Might
be
be
kids
kids.
watching You're Here with
Maybe.
Ataysia.
Maybe. Frick. Okay, I don't
God, that
know.
one was so good though.
Save it
Okay.
for the stand up.
I was proud of that one, Ataysia.
I'm proud of you, but it's not making the cut. It's making the cut out scenes, but not the edited.
Snap.
Yeah, sorry. Darn.
Well, what if you just cut it after I say
You're
it's
fighting
really
for this joke.
dirty, and then it comes, there's like a beep, and then it comes back, and you say, okay, so that's definitely getting
Okay,
cut.
yeah, I'll do that. And then I'll send you the unedited reel, okay? And then you can put that on your own page. How about that?
Yeah,
Okay, we'll do that. Okay, are we done with the janitor jokes?
bro.
You obviously won that round. Good for you, Ben. You win.
Thank
Yay.
you, thank you,
Okay,
thank
let's
you.
do another one. I think we could do electrician, maybe.
Okay.
I can't, but maybe you can.
I got one.
Okay.
Not to shock you, but I'm seeing some sparks flying.
Ah, you just doubled it. See, how can I compete, Ben? What the heck?
Yeah.
Like my heart is actually like dumping right now because I can't think of anything.
Um,
Uh,
you've got me all wired up.
frick. Okay. Uh,
I'm gonna need an outlet for all these feelings I have.
talk. Maybe this should just be a game where you tell the jokes and I laugh. How about that?
That's what it is, anyways.
Okay, Ben. Okay, you know what? We're here with Ben. This is your show. No, you're the host. You take over.
Yeah, bro, I
Where's
was
your
already
map?
sharing my screen. I was taking over your duties.
Well, if you share your screen, then our faces isn't going to be shown.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm not. So, but if you have some, you could just list it. This is not
No,
fair.
no, no, I was joking.
Oh, that was.
Um,
I don't even get jokes anymore. Okay, let's keep
well, no,
going.
I was just saying because I was the one like sharing my screen earlier. It felt like I was the host of the podcast.
Oh, so you're trying to take my job, is what you? That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
Okay, you're
yeah.
here with Ben. It doesn't sound as electrifying.
Not just here with Ben, you know.
That was my joke. That was the joke. I already made the
No, no,
electrifying.
no. You said you're here with Ben,
Yeah, but I
and
said
I'm
it's not as
saying,
electrifying.
oh,
What? You get it? Let's go.
there we
Okay.
go.
I got some
Okay.
type of reaction. It wasn't a laugh, but it was something. Okay. I'm done for the night now. Okay. How long have we been doing this? It's definitely been 10 minutes, but we only have a couple of jokes and like half of them have to be edited out. So should we do another occupation?
Sure, sure.
Okay. Do you want to pick one or we'll just keep going through it.
Yeah, you keep going.
Okay. No. Police officer, that's like the most already written joke.
Mhm.
So we're not doing that. Can we just do our regular jokes now?
Okay.
Okay. You seem like you're tired too.
Bro,
It is
it's
I was gonna
12:37
say it is
a.m.
12:37 for you. It's only 11. This is like I still got like another 3-4 hours in me. So okay, let's do our. Do you have your list of jokes?
I'll figure it out.
So if
Okay.
you don't laugh, and then it's not our joke, so it's not like it's our fault. It's about delivery, you know?
Hmm.
Delivery. Okay, who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I'll go with
Okay.
my classic, my go-to.
Okay.
Two muffins sitting in an oven. One muffin says to the other, "Gee whiz, it's hot in here." The other muffin says, "Holy shit, a talking muffin."
I almost laughed, but I don't get it. Oh, is
Explain.
it because they both talk?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, hooray. Wait, I need to stop
yeah.
smiling. Okay, let me stop smiling because it wasn't funny, Ben.
What? Okay.
I'm just joking, but like I'm the whole point is
Okay.
to not laugh. Okay.
Yeah.
Next question. Mine's are all looked up. Okay. Why did the Blue Jay get in trouble at school?
Um,
Don't guess it, just say why.
oh, why?
For tweeting on a test. Okay, just go. Just go, okay? I try. It's not my joke.
So,
Are these off the dome?
huh?
Are these off the dome?
What does that mean?
Like, are you coming up with these on the top of your head, like memory?
No, bro.
Oh,
Um,
you're looking at what you have and you're saying you have nothing to work with.
huh?
Where are you
No,
getting your
I'm
jokes
not looking. I'm
from?
not looking at anything.
That's what I'm at. So
There's
it's
no.
off the dome. Like you're trying to think of the
Oh, I
jokes.
suppose.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, got it.
Um,
I'm proudly on my joke 200 jokes page.
100 hilariously funny jokes to make kids
I have
laugh.
200.
Why did the football coach yell at the vending machine?
I don't know why.
He wanted his quarterback. I get no respect.
I've laughed. You didn't even give me
Yeah,
the chance to laugh. You got the point.
but I get no respect.
Okay. Okay, Ben. All right, I'm gonna try one. What animal is always at a baseball game?
Red Sox. No, wait.
Stop trying to
Um.
guess the bit.
Okay, fine. What animal?
A bat.
No, I get it.
No, no pity
Baseball
laughs.
bat. No,
No pity laugh. Okay, go ahead.
no.
You have the floor.
Let's see.
I'm looking for mine. So many
Humpty
tips.
Dumpty. Oh, he had a great fall. He said his summer was pretty good too. Ugh, I get no respect.
I'm not laughing because you don't laugh at my jokes. But
Yeah.
it was a good one.
Fair.
I get it. Okay. Why are penguins? No, I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm not gonna do that either. Oh, this is so bad. Um, hmm. Okay, I got one. What food is never on time?
Um, what?
Chocolate.
Oh, I
Chocolate.
thought you said taco for something. Okay, chocolate.
Oh,
Okay.
no, chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate. How do you tell the jokes without like changing how it sounds? That's not fair. Okay,
Okay,
I chose
I
it.
got one here.
Go
I got
ahead.
here one.
Okay.
Some people pick their nose, but I was born with mine. Thank you. Oh,
Wait, what? Wait, some people repeat it?
some people pick their nose, but I chose mine, or I was born with mine.
Some
All right,
people.
let's break this
Okay,
down. Let's
yeah,
break
please,
this down.
please do, please do.
So, many know the term picking your nose as when you're like taking your finger, digging up in there,
Oh.
But in this joke, the guy is hilariously misunderstanding the term picking your nose
Nose.
as like actively choosing your nose.
I get it.
I really get no respect.
Where are you getting this from? What is this?
That's
What is
Bob Barker, bro. I think that's Bob Barker. Is that Bob Barker? No, it's not. Oh my God, it's jeez. Oh my God, who?
I feel like this
I
is
get
funnier than your
no
jokes.
res. Oh, Rodney Dangerfield. That's it.
Okay, got
I
it.
didn't have to look it up, by the way. I typed and then I remembered. So just want to make that clear.
Okay, good for you, Ben. Well, I'm gonna tell you my next looked up joke because I think we have what like
Oh,
one more each. Is this the last one?
oh,
I think
okay.
so. Okay.
I used the audience sound effect for that one because I thought it was the last.
Audience effect from where?
You didn't hear that?
Nope. And it's
I
not
got
making a cut.
thunderous applause on that last joke.
I didn't hear it, so the camera didn't either. It's gonna be awkward silence. Not the blow. Okay, my last joke. Okay. Oh gosh, I went through all 200 of them. So okay. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna tell you my only original joke,
Okay.
and it's really bad. It's actually a knock knock joke. So knock knock.
Who's there?
Boo. You have to say it. Come on, Ben.
Boo hoo. Let's not play
Well,
this game, Ataysia.
okay.
Come on.
It's too late.
Come on.
It's too late. Well, thank you for being a good sport and playing this game. It was tough. Wait, my mic still is still up. Thank you for playing this game, Ben. I hope at least the audience chuckled a couple of times, and if not, maybe I will
Mm-hmm.
consider adding the laugh track to the editing to the final product. So all right, that is it for our game for today. So now we're going to get to the final segment of the night, which is our viewers Q&A. So let's get to it.
Art has the power to transform, to illuminate, to inspire, to motivate. And here at the Academy of Fine Arts, you can submit your legacy to become one of the greats.
Okay, now we're going to enter our viewers Q&A segment. So, Ben, are you ready to answer questions that the people have to know?
I am.
Yay, that's the spirit, Ben. Okay. First question. How does it feel to be known as the unicycle guy?
I love it. I think it's awesome. Um, it's so fun. It gives me so much joy. I love that I make people smile. I think that's awesome. Um, so many people have told me they've been having like a shitty day, and then they see me unicycle on by them, and it brightens them up for even a hot second.
Oh.
That's what I do it for, man. I was at a party with my friend, and she was introducing me to her friends, and her friend was like, "Oh my God, you're the unicycle guy," and she's like, "No, he has a name. His name is Ben." But in my head, I was like, "It's okay. I can be the unicycle guy. If that's what LMU needs. That's what I can be, you know, a symbol of hope, inspiration." Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Of course. I mean, I saw the genuine smile right after I answered that question. I was like, yeah, you're proud of this. It's something to be proud of. Like it's your
Bro, of
like,
course. I think it's awesome.
yeah. I think it's awesome too. When I found out you were the one in the improv group, I kind of reacted like everybody else. But now you know, you're just like you're kind of normal to me now.
Yeah,
You're just
I
Ben.
got on the improv group on my own terms because Jack didn't know about the unicycle when he
That's true. Yeah, we're
yeah
OGs, okay? We're the real ones.
yeah.
Yeah. Next question. Who is the funniest person in your life that you know?
I think my buddy Liam. I think Liam's a really funny guy. Makes me laugh a lot. We're like our sense of humors are so synced up. So shout out Liam. He's gonna be one of my band members if we make a band.
If pending dot dot dot. Shout out
Yeah,
Liam. You're the funniest person
yeah,
in
yeah,
his life. Okay.
yeah. He is.
If you can do improv with another comedic legend, who would it be?
Oh, I can't believe I didn't mention this guy earlier. Now he is no longer alive, so this wouldn't work out. But Phil Hartman, I think simply the funniest voice to ever grace this planet. Um, he is arguably, you can make a few arguments for a couple people, but like Phil Hartman, always in the top five SNL cast members on like any list. He naturally just has the funniest voice of all time. I grew up on him with The Simpsons, like Troy McClure, Lionel Hutz. He is just such a talented comedic performer. If I could do improv with anybody, I'd want to do it with Phil Hartman. Rest his soul.
All right. Next question. What kind of films do you plan on writing?
Um, like satires. But yeah, I like writing like sketch. Oh, so those types of films. Yeah, probably. I think Hot Rod would be like, I guess my biggest. I could make a movie like this type of movie.
Okay, sweet. Looking forward to those blockbuster
Mhm.
movies you make in your future. What is something you're looking forward to the most in life?
Does it have to be about comedy?
Anything? Family, wealth?
I guess I am excited to see where this career takes me. Uh, if it doesn't take me anywhere, then that'd be a shitty answer. Um, you know, I'm always, I guess what I'm excited to see is like who my partner is through all this. Not like a romantic, well, like in some parts a romantic partner, but it's like I feel like all these comedians have like a ride or die who's always with them. You know, like Seth Rogen has Evan
Mhm.
Goldberg, Andy Samberg has Akiva and Yorm. Norm Macdonald had Richard Downey. But Richard Downey's not a big influence of mine. Um, I'm excited to find out who like my comedy partner is, like my go-to, but also who my life partner might be, a little bit deep, a little bit comedy. We'll see. Maybe it's the same person. Who
Oh,
knows?
maybe you'll marry the the comedic partner in crime is what you're saying?
Hmm.
Dynamic duo. Okay. Next question. I can't read. Um, what is the oldest funny moment from your life that you can recall? Like, go far back to your childhood. What's the first time you remember ever laughing?
Opposite answer, but I remember I might have been like 6 or 7, and because I watched Magic School Bus and didn't really get the jokes sometimes. And I remember one time I pulled out, according to my calculations, unironically, and my mom and my
A
aunt
six?
just laughed at me, and I had no idea why what I said was even funny, and I was so embarrassed. But looking back, I think that's awesome. But that was like,
That's
what the guys?
that's pretty funny.
Yeah. Um, but I remember my first grade play, I played like a grandpa, and I had a mustache on. Everybody found pretty funny. So we'll go with
Okay.
that.
Well, all right. Um, next question. Well, oh, wait, you kind of already answered that, so we'll skip that one. Okay. If you do fail, which you won't, what is your backup career choice?
Ping ponging.
Wow.
I think it's a safe route to go on. You don't really hear much about professional ping pong players. It's an industry waiting to be broken into.
Hmm. You go to ping pong club too, right? So that's I can see that.
I've lost every game at ping pong club.
Oh.
My real answer would be teaching. I probably high schoolers because I'm doing a summer camp right now. I don't know if I can work with kids that long, but like
Hmm.
I think I could teach a high school class. I'd want to be that teacher that people really look up to, change lives.
Oh, okay. You want to be that teacher that when they become successful, they look back at you and like, he's the
Hmm.
reason why. Hmm.
Yeah,
Interesting. What
baby.
would you teach? Like, what subject if you were a high school teacher?
Um, English in like theater, I guess film if they teach it.
Okay. Yeah, I would say same for me. I don't know about high school, but I would teach kids theater. Next question. What movie have you watched over and over again and still felt the same way each time after watching it?
I've seen the Simpsons movie probably. I think I'm at 13 times in Letterboxd.
Wow.
Big fan of the Simpsons movie. I got 10 watches for a lot of Seth Rogen movies, like This Is the End, Pineapple Express, Ninja Turtles, Super Bad. Um, Mad Max Fury Road, I'm at, I think, 10 watches on as well. And yeah, I love all those movies. I could watch them every day.
Dang. Yeah, all those ready. Perfect. Okay. Final question then. Do
Okay.
you think comedy is something that you can do forever?
I think so. I think even if I'm not making a career out of it, I'll still be always aiming to make people laugh because that's my passion. That's what I like doing. I don't see a purpose if I'm not making people laugh. I can't lie.
Mm.
So,
All right.
yeah.
Well, that answers all the questions for today. So, yay. Thank you again for joining
Yippee!
us.
Yeah, of course.
I'm sorry that it's super late for you, but at
I know
least
these
we're
late
done
hours.
almost. We're almost done. There's one more part. But yeah, thank you again for answering all of our questions and playing the game. So our final part is now, again, similar to the intro, is the outro. You have the floor. You can say whatever you want. You can use it to give people advice. You can use it to promote anything that you're doing. Like whatever you want to talk about, I'm gonna go on mute and you can take it away.
Um, okay, I'll tell you to cut this out or not. Come see our band Airtime at the first open mic night at LMU's fall 2025 semester. Other than that, just keep at it, guys. You know, if you're listening to this because you want to do comedy, just go to those open mics. Go do anything you can on campus. Come to our improv shows if you're from LMU. Go out to comedy clubs. Just like keep making people laugh. That's how you do it, you know? Yeah.
Oh, is that it? You can talk about yourself too. I mean, if that's it, that's it. Is that it?
Now I feel like I'm too short.
I mean, it was like 30 seconds. If you want to add just 30 seconds more, whatever you want to
Okay.
say.
I guess another big detail is make sure you're like consuming comedy as well. Like that's how you pick up on like deliveries or ideas and stuff. Like I'm always watching funny stuff. I got Arrested Development, funniest thing I've ever watched in my life. Nathan for You, give that a watch. The Simpsons is one that is like the first those first 8 seasons are perfect. Just like anything that makes you laugh, anything that's supposed to be funny, watch it and figure out how to apply it to your life. So, yeah.
Did somebody say Broadway?
Someday soon I'll make you proud of your boy. And I will try hard to make you proud of your boy.
Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of the You're Here with Ataysia podcast. I am your host, Ataysia, and I'm so glad that you tuned in. Again, you can watch more episodes, old episodes, and new episodes on our YouTube channel and Spotify. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you again, Ben, for being my special guest today and talking about laughing matters and comedy. I hope to see you all next time, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. I'm getting better at this, I think. It's been a while since I filmed, but I'm getting better at this, so I hope you guys think I'm getting better at this. But I'll stop talking now so I don't run this over. But yeah, that's my outro, and I will see you guys next time because we were here with Ben, you were here with Ataysia, and next week we'll be here with someone else, so I will see you then. Bye guys.
Art has the power to transform, to illuminate, to inspire, to motivate. And here at the Academy of Fine Arts, you can submit your legacy to become one of the greats.
A compliment you would give to your friend.
You're fantabulous.
Oh, you're fantabulous. I don't know how to spell that either, but
It's like fantastic and fabulous at the same time.
fantastic and fabulous at the same time. Nice.
Fantabulous.
All right, last question in this segment. Positive word to describe yourself.
Loving.
Oh, sweet. Okay. My job is to read your answers. So if you hear something familiar, you came up with it, not me.
Oh.
So I'm going to read you the story and I'm going to plug in your answers. And you can laugh, you can chuckle, you can smile, whatever you like to do. Let's see what it turns into. All right.
Oh.
Let's hear of my acting skills for this one.
right.
All right. Every morning, I get up and look in the mirror. I think to myself, you're so good at looking.